Unseasonably warm, and that's how it's going to stay for the next several days, all the way into, I think, at least Thursday. Temperatures running 10 to 15 degrees above average for this time of year. I showed you the almanac just a moment ago. So, yeah, we're in the lower 60s today. Typically, we don't even hit 50 for an afternoon high, so pretty impressive there. In fact, impressive enough that by Thursday, we're talking record warmth here in the Snake River Plain, at least for some spots. There is a chance of rain starting Friday. That's when the temperatures will start to cool down a bit. And then it looks like it could get cool enough, and we may have enough moisture to produce some snow. That would be as early as Monday, maybe in the morning, mixing with some rain. We'll definitely keep you posted on that, but that could be our first widespread snow for the Idaho Falls, Pocatello area, first of the season at least. High pressure to our south over southern Nevada, steering all the cloudiness kind of away and then back into Idaho. All the precipitation, the storm track basically is staying well to our north, and it's going to stay that way for the next 4 days at least. And then eventually that storm track will lower some. That's why we're looking at a threat of some rain, some cooler weather. But until then, this high pressure is going to keep us relatively warm for this time of year. In fact, very mild. In fact, tonight we'll stay above freezing with a low of 34. We got some wind out there in Pocatello. A little breezier than it has been at least the last couple of days. Wind speeds up to about 15 miles per hour. They will back off quite a bit late tonight, right before sunrise tomorrow. And they'll probably pick up a little bit in the afternoon. Your Monday night forecast for Idaho Falls, 23 last night, 27 tonight. Okay, that's a little better. At least we're staying a little warmer at night. 58 for high for your Tuesday in Idaho Falls. A little bit of a breeze out there, but nothing we can't handle. Southwest winds 5 to 10. And for Pocatello, we'll also see a southwest breeze 5 to 10 with those 10-mile-per-hour wind speeds generally in the afternoon, and 65 for an afternoon high for your Tuesday. That is pretty warm out there. 48 in Island Park. 48 will be the high temperature in Yellowstone. 58 in Idaho Falls tomorrow. We'll see temperatures in the mid-60s in Twin Falls, mid-50s up in Sun Valley, 57 up in Salmon. We got 60s up in Montana, 65 in Billings, 64 over in Riverton and Jackson tomorrow. We'll have a very comfortable high of 53 degrees. Your Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast looking ahead. Wednesday, it just keeps getting warmer, and then Friday, I mentioned this earlier, we'll probably get some wind, definitely some wind to notice Friday. We'll certainly notice the drop in temperature too. Idaho Falls 7-day forecast, there's a chance of rain late Thursday night into Friday. High of 49 this coming weekend. Maybe a little cooler than what we had. Low temperatures will stay above freezing for a few nights for Rexburg. Can't wait for that. And then for Blackfoot, our warmest day will come up on Thursday. We'll be in the 60s for the next 3 days. And then those 60s are going away for a while. Teton area 7-day forecast. We got some rain coming on Friday, and then cool enough for some rain and snow Sunday and again on Monday as temperatures continue to cool off. And then for the Central Mountains, we got rain and snow Friday. We'll start off with some rain on Thursday, probably in the afternoon, early evening. We're dry for the weekend, but probably not so dry on Monday. We could see a wintry mix with a high of only 40.